Mom showed my inappropriate teacher who's boss. One afternoon, I caught him deliberately staring at my legs while I was sitting at my lab table, and when I tugged my uniform skirt down to cover more of my thighs, he just gave me this disgusting smirk like he was enjoying making me uncomfortable. That's when I knew this wasn't accidental behavior. The breaking point came during a pop quiz when he accidentally brushed his hand across my shoulders for the 4th time that week while collecting test papers. I'd had enough. I spun around in my chair and punched him as hard as I could right in his stomach. He doubled over, gasping for air, and for just a moment I saw genuine fear flash across his face before he composed himself. Then he straightened up, clutched his side, and sent me directly to Principal Martinez's office while the entire class sat there in shocked silence. My mom arrived 20 minutes later looking absolutely furious, but she kept her composure remarkably well. She sat quietly listening to Mr. Bellick describe my violent outburst and lecture her about proper student behavior with this fake concerned expression plastered on his face. Then he made the mistake of turning toward my mother with this oily smile and saying, "I can see where she gets that passionate spirit from. You've got that same fire in your eyes. And might I add, that stunning figure runs in the family too." I barely had time to process the absolute revulsion that crossed my mom's face before her fist connected squarely with his nose. The crack of cartilage breaking was louder than I expected, and blood immediately started gushing down his face as he stumbled backward into a filing cabinet. "Say something like that to a minor again," my mom said in this deadly calm voice, "and see what happens next." Principal Martinez just sat there with his mouth hanging open, completely stunned by what he'd witnessed. Mr. Bellick clutched his bleeding nose, stammering threats about calling the police and pressing assault charges, but my mom simply grabbed my backpack and walked us both out of the office with her head held high, like she hadn't just destroyed a man twice her size. We sat in her car in the school parking lot for several minutes in complete silence. Then she looked at me and said, "Next time something like this happens, don't throw the first punch. Come get me and let me handle it properly." I never got in any trouble for hitting Mr. Bellick. Apparently, after reviewing security footage and interviewing other female students, the administration discovered a pattern of inappropriate behavior that had been going unreported for months. Several girls came forward with similar stories about uncomfortable comments and unwanted touching. Mr. Bellick became the absolute laughingstock of the entire school for getting his nose broken by a parent half his size. Students would make jokes about it in the hallways, and someone even created a meme that went viral on social media showing him with bandages on his face. The humiliation became so unbearable that he submitted his resignation 2 weeks later, claiming he wanted to pursue other opportunities. Word spread to other schools in the district about why he'd really left, making it impossible for him to find another teaching position locally. My mom became something of a legend among the other parents, and several mothers thanked her for doing what they'd been too afraid to do themselves. She'd protected not just me, but potentially dozens of other girls from years of harassment.